As we all know that the process of photosynthesis takes place in two stages. One is known as the light reaction and other one is known as the dark reaction. Furthermore, the light reaction has two photosystems exist. Photosystem 1 and photosystem 2. So how it came to know that the light reaction has two photosystems? The answer lies in the red dwarf and immersion enhancement effect. This is Dr. Gayatri. In today's video, I will explain you the red dwarf and immersion enhancement effect with previous year CSIR net questions. So please watch the video till the end. Thank you. So let's know what is red dwarf and what is immersion enhancement effect. So the red dwarf and immersion effect was conducted by the two scientists named as the Robert Emerson and Charles Lewis in the year 1943, and for their experiment they had taken the green algae that is known as the cholera, and what he did first, he illuminated the algae with monochromatic beam of light, that is the single wavelength of light, and measured the quantum yield of photosynthesis. So what is quantum yield? Quantum yield is the oxygen evolution per photon absorbed, and he found that the quantum yield of photosynthesis, it is fairly constant up to 680 nanometer. But beyond that, that is in the far red region, what happens? The quantum yield of photosynthesis, that is sharply declined, and that is known as the red dwarf effect. So here in the graph you can observe that the quantum yield of photosynthesis, it is fairly constant up to 680 nanometer. But beyond that level, what happens? The quantum yield of photosynthesis, it declined. So it is known as the red dwarf effect. Now we'll see the immersion enhancement effect. In the immersion enhancement effect, the algae was illuminated with two separate beams of light. Okay? And the rate of photosynthesis also measured separately. Then the two beams were measured simultaneously. So what he found? Let's know. So when exposed to wavelength more than 680 nanometer, okay, a specific rate of photosynthesis was observed. Likewise, when exposed to a wavelength that is less than 680 nanometer, some other effect was observed. But when the system was exposed to the light of both the wavelength simultaneously, then the effect of photosynthesis that exceed the sum of the two effects that cause separately. Okay. So here in the graph you can see that when the algae were exposed to a wavelength that is greater than 680 nanometer, that is the far red light, a specific rate of photosynthesis was observed. Similarly, when there is a exposed to the red light that is below the 680 nanometer, then the different effect was observed. But when the two wavelengths of light are given simultaneously, then what happens? The rate of photosynthesis, the relative rate of photosynthesis, it exceeds, and rate of photosynthesis exceeds the sum of the two effects that caused separately, and this is known as the immersion enhancement effect. So what if we conclude from this immersion enhancement effect? So from this experiment we conclude that there exist two pigment systems and that are worked together in cooperation with each other, and that leads to the increase in photosynthesis. Okay. So from this experiment we concluded that there are existence of two pigment system, that is the photosystem 1 and photosystem 2. Okay. The photosystem 1, it works in the longer wavelength, or its the reaction center is 700 nanometer, whereas the in photosystem 2 the reaction center is 680 nanometer. The photosystem 1, it is found in both the stroma as well as in the grana lamella. Whereas photosystem 2, it is observed only in the grana lamella. Sometimes questions are also asked that where the photosystem 2 takes place. Okay, it takes place in the grana lamella, and the photosystem 1 takes place both in the stroma as well as in the grana lamella. And both the photosystem 1 and the photosystem 2, they contains the chlorophyll A and the chlorophyll B, but the chlorophyll A content is higher in photosystem 1 than photosystem 2. So this is all about red dwarf and immersion enhancement effect. So let's say the previous year CSIR UGC NET question. The quantum yield of oxygen evolution during photosynthesis drastically drops in far red light. This effect is known as red dwarf effect. Okay. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'm sure that this video will definitely help you. If you like this video, then please do share and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Bye bye. Thank you.